Hello, all. Thanks for tuning in. I hope y'all are doing well. Everything's going good today. Walking around here looking at the chickens, thought we'd do a little bit of cleanup. Now, with that, I do have a confession to make here. There is a video that I made that you guys did not get to see of the Coronella here. I had issues with my sound, and I could not separate the two because my sound, the way it works, is it is in conjunction with all of my farm equipment, so they were not separated, and I couldn't turn them up without my tractors just blasting out my ears. So now I have since switched that up to where the game audio and my voice audio are now completely separate, so I can lower one, raise one, do whatever I need to do. That took a little work. I am sometimes a little bit challenged when it comes to technology. I will not lie. That is a fact. But anywho, we got it done and now we're all fixed. But the only problem is what I would do is I would go in and I would just remake the video. I would start it all over from scratch. But in this case, I can't do that, and let me show you why. Right here is 33, 34, and 35. And I combine these fields together. And doing that, if I was to try to get it all back, the only way I could do it would be to uninstall and reinstall the map. And then I would have to try to get everything back to where it was. And well, that would probably take me a ridiculous amount of time, hours upon hours to get done, because you'd have to do with the flour mill and the sunflower oil and all of that. So I'm like, okay, I guess we'll just chalk that one off as a lost cause. So now that that's all out, I've cleared the air. Let's figure out what's going on. Well, as I said, I combined these fields. Now we harvested 35. It had what was it? It was soybeans in there, and we did not get much off of it because there was no fertilization on it. So we came through and we plowed up just between the fields, just enough to join them together. 33 needed limed, so we went ahead and we limed 33, 34, and 35 just so they were all on the same schedule. I didn't want, one to be good, but then 34 needs lime, but 35 and 33 don't. You get the gist. I didn't want that. I wanted them all on the same keel. Let's keep it simple. So we did get our fields up here planted, and what do we got in these? Canola 19, soybeans in 21, and lentils in 22. So we're rocking those. Those are in the first growth state. Only got one fertilization state. And that's really where we sit. 44 is ready to be planted. So we did not get that planted. I did get a new, here, let's come over here. Jump, Okay, so I went ahead and we got the horse. This thing is, I think, I could not remember when I was using it, when I bought it. But the first time I used it was actually on field 19, and I was quite impressed with it. It is a beast of a machine, but it pulls well. It does fertilizer and seed. It's a direct drill, and it fast farms. So it's a little bit bigger than the horse Pronto we have over here, which is what I liked. I wanted something just had a little bit more size to it. And this one fit the bill. So we will be using that on our other fields. My only problem I have with our newest large field is I do not know what we want to put in there. So I'm not sure if we're going to get that planted today or not. We will definitely give it a shot. But one of the first things we need to do is I have been getting yelled at from our sunflower plant that the oil is ready and it needs to be sold. So I've been thinking about that. Now, right now, if we pull up the map, our trailer to move the trailers that pick up all the pallets are way over here at the sunflower plant. Not the sunflower, but just the flower plant, flour mill. Now, I'm thinking since we have one here, we have one with our chickens, and we also have one over here for the sunflowers, oil. I think maybe I need to get myself a hook lift truck. So I say let's go do some shopping. Let's see if we can find the right hook lift truck that we can use, and I think that's going to save us a whole bunch of time and energy. So let's go ahead. Let's stop all the yapping here, and let's see if we can actually get some farming done. That would be very nice. We got to start sometime. Fields aren't going to take care of themselves, so we need a hook lift. Now we've got this one, a nice Man TGS. Now I thought we had others in here as well. Oh well, I think this one can also be. Can it not? No, I guess it can't. I don't know why I was thinking that it could. But that's just semi. So is that the only IT runner that we have? I don't want the Griffin. The Griffin's not going to fit on this map. Attachers. Okay, so yeah, I don't think. Well, that makes it a little easier. Well, let's do that. Then let's just get this IT. I don't know why I thought there was more than, well, oh, that's an IT runner here as well. And that's an IT runner. Well, that's a little less. How much horsepower this guy got? Well, that's got 510, and that's, wait, I think that's less than the other one anyway, correct? Yeah. There we go. Let's do this one. I think this one's going to do us well. So let's see here. Main color. What in the world do we want? Now, our other truck in trailer is gun metal, and I don't know that we have that color in here. How's that? That looks pretty close. Great. That's not really very flashy, though, is it? Well, I'm not really much for flash, if you must know. That is not my thing. I am not much for flash. Yeah, see, that doesn't look too bad, though. I might do that. Let's go back here. I know I'm a hem-hawing all over the place. Rim color, I just don't know. What color should we do? Let's try onyx. I like that one. Now, that looks pretty good. Trailer board, I like the tires. Those already look pretty good. No, blah. Back to trailer board. I guess that's it. Design, nothing. Engine setup. You know, if you're going, go big. 510 horses, you know, you just might as well. I do not think that is a bad looking truck at all. Let's buy it? Indeed. Now, I think I also need another one of those trailers for picking up pallets. So where the heck would they be? Would it be? No, oh, I know how we can do this. Let's see here. Where? I have one. I already have two. So we might as well see where and where. Oh, wait, there we go. IT runner. Okay, so let's just go here. And there's IT runner. That does eggs, milk, and something else. Oh, wool. We don't want that. Don't they have the specific ones, right? For, oh yeah, right here. There it is. That is what we need. Let's get it. Main color. So is there a color that would go that makes sense for oil? I don't know. What would make sense for oil? Oh, sunflower oil. So let's do. There we go. That looks. Wow, that doesn't look as sunflowery as I was expecting it to look. Well, I guess cheese. No, we do not want cheese. Nor flour. Oh, milk. That's what makes. I was trying to figure out how do you make cheese. I do know how to make cheese. Okay, let's get it. Got it. Good. Okay, so there we go. Now, there. Wow. Well, that looks a little more yellow. A little more yellow. Let's bring that guy back. Now, if this works well on this map, we might just go ahead and get ourselves a container for grain. And if we do that, I don't know that we really need the big old dually anymore. So we need to, we will, oh, yeah there, lady. We will have to think about that. Let's scoot back just a wee bit there. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. All right, I will see you over there. And here we are. Now, I was noticing as I was driving over here, this thing has got just about every bell and whistle that I think you can have on it. Got cup holders down there. Looks like maybe a couple of cup holders up here. It's got just, I would say, just about everything you could want in one of these things. Well, now it does not look like we are going to be able to fill this guy all the way up. Let's go ahead and grab these. But with that, we're going to be close. We're going to be a couple of pallets short. But I think if we leave it here, maybe before this video is over, it will be full enough that we can go ahead and take it to the store and see what kind of money we're going to get out of these. And they've seemed to fill up quite quickly. I think it seems to be quicker than the flour is, that's for sure. All right, let's drop it there. Pick that arm back up. I think this truck is going to do us quite well on this map. This map is fairly tight. I mean, it's not the tightest map out there, that's for sure. But you don't see me playing those either. I don't like the super tight maps. It just makes everything more difficult to do. And I don't mind a challenge, but that's not really a challenge. That's just a pain in my neck. So I tend not to play the little bitty super tight maps. But anyway, I think it's time we actually get a little bit of farming done. We've done everything but farming, and I'm ready. I am chomping at the bit. So I'm thinking let's grab our tractor, grab our seeder, and let's get over to field 44 and think about putting some crops in the ground. On the way over, I'm going to need to decide what we want to put in the ground. Because right now, I am not sure. But we will figure it out. So let me grab this, and I will meet you at field 44. I guess my thinking time is over. Now we need to decide what we are going to put in the ground. And you know, I think I'm going to do lentils. That is what I think I'm going to do. Only because I want to. How's that for a reason? That was the only reason I could come up with. So let's lower it down. Let's turn it on. There we go. Do a little double tap. That should make us rock and roll, right? And there we go. Look at that. Finally, after all of that, of me yapping and yapping, finally we are actually doing a little bit of farming. And as you can tell, this guy just rocks on extremely well. I am very happy with this horse. Now, I think it said that you needed like 270 or something as far as horsepower goes. But I know even with the amount of horsepower this guy has, which is now I'm completely forgetting everything. So what did it have? Let me see here. Okay, so let's see. What do we have? So that is 550, and I think, what, 320 maybe? 320. And it was still, this tractor was still struggling on my big field 21. And I think it's because there's some uphill sections. Don't hit that stuff. Come on, get off of there. So even with that much additional horsepower, we were still working pretty darn hard to get this guy up the hill. but it's quite the behemoth as long as that goes. So I think that we can run ourselves a couple of headlands. Well, with this rig, I think we need 3. I really do think we need to go 3 headlands, just because the turn and around radius is so big. So let's go ahead and get 3 headlands ran, and hopefully we're going to have enough seed and fertilizer to get this done. So I'm going to go ahead and put my nose to the grindstone, and I will see you on the other side. Well, there we are. And we did end up having enough seed and enough fertilizer. I was not sure there for a little while. But, oh wait, we got a little spot right there. Get that. There it is. Bunch of horseshoes down on this end. Come on, baby. It's hard to believe that we might need a tractor that has more horsepower than this. I don't think we're going to get it, so I think we better be happy with what we got. And there it is. That looks pretty darn good. Let's pull up our map just to double check, because that is the way that I like to roll. She looks really nice. Whoa, that was a little fast. Zoom, baby, zoom. All right, let's get out of here. Now, we definitely need, before we do any more planting, we need more seed and we need more fertilizer. I believe we have some of both at the farm. What I was kind of hoping for is that the other fields would go to the second growth state and we could go ahead and get some fertilizer on those, because I'm thinking I would like to try a different fertilizer spreader. And it's big. It is definitely big. And it's green. And I just got it off of Mod Hub, and I am anxious, just chomping at the bit to see how that thing works. And this is really the first opportunity where we've had the cash. Whoa, look at that little drifty there. It was one thing you probably don't want to really do. But that's a little slickery there, evidently. Trees everywhere. Anywho, let's get in here and let's see if we can get this guy filled up, get a little seed, little fertilizer in here, and then maybe we will jump over and do a little bit more putting some crops in the ground. Well, just as I am pulling up here, I look over and I just saw that that field right there has just changed to the second growth state, which means that we can go ahead and we can get fertilizer on 19, 21, and 22. I am not sure about 44, but That's pretty cool. That will give me an opportunity to go ahead and try out the new fertilizer spreader. Now, that means we probably will not get to putting crops in the ground in these 3 down here, which is okay with me because I would like some help with that. I would like to know, what should I put in the ground? Should I put potatoes? Should I put sugar beets? Should I put cotton? I want to do something a little different. Those 3, usually you can't make any money unless you are doing a big enough field. If you do a little field, by the time you rent the equipment, you're not making any money. So that's kind of my thinking. That would be a perfect opportunity to do a little something different, not canola or anything like that. Ooh, turn, baby. Well, with that, I don't think I want to fill this up. If I'm going to use seed, maybe in a different planter. So let's just park that guy right there. I think that will be just fine. And let's go. Oh, wait, no, we went over here. Crop protection. And this is the guy right here. I've been chomping at the bit to try this thing. That is, it's a pretty cool looking machine. It is a behemoth. So wheel brand, I think, I don't know, what do we got? Oh, I like the Midas. Well, that was easy. We'll go with those. I like the chunky monkeys for sure. So I guess that is the wheel setup. Wait, can we? So we can make them a little chunky even with the Michelins. But I mean, really, I think we're just going to stick with the Midas. I don't even know what the Starfire 3. Oh, that must be some type of GPS or something, and we do not need that. Again, I do not know what this is. Oh, spread and spray. So we are doing a spread. We are doing dry fertilizer. That is my assumption there. I like the fenders. And if we're going to do a number, let's do number 1. Why not? Who wants to do anything else? Beacon light, of course. Now, we cannot change the horsepower on this guy, but that's okay. I think we're good with where we stand. Let's, do we lease or do we buy? Oh, that is the big question. I think we lease it to try out. Let's do that. There's no sense throwing money away. Now, where would I find the bucket for this guy? It should be in fertilizer technology, right? It wouldn't be in crop protection. Should be somewhere. There it is. We have found it. Dry box. What do we got? Not much. Main color. I would say I like pewter. I'm a Buccaneer fan, so I like pewter, but we'll go green. That didn't really look like pewter to me. Anywho, I digress. So let's lease it. Let's get it. Let's do it. All right, now and over. Geesh, over. I got too much crap. Okay, there we go. She sounds pretty good. Now, I wonder if this has 4-wheel steering or not. Don't hit nothing. Let's see here. Back her on up. Oh, nice. Wow, that goes right on through there. There we go. Come on. There it is. Let's pull up the menu and let's see. Do we have 4-way steering? Map size, blah, blah, blah. And what is that? Whoa! Look at that thing. That's pretty cool. That turns it into quite the stance. That's funny looking. I like it. I don't know what good it's gonna do me, but it definitely looks good. So now, I guess now we need, wow, okay, back that up a bit. That takes up the whole flipping road. Okay, so let's, wait, how do we do that again? There we go. Shrink it on back down. There it is. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. So what I'm gonna do is I will meet you. That sounds so loud to me. I gotta back up. Wow. I will meet you all back at the farm. I need to fill this guy up with fertilizer. I think we have some there, which would be very nice. I think we definitely have some in the silo. I was pretty sure I bought some. If not, I guess I'll be driving my butt back to the store. Let me get up here. Let's get this filled up, and then we can get our fertilizing hat on and get something done. Let's get her filled up here. Oh, back up, Bessie, back up. Oh, don't be smacking stuff. That's what I want. 64, we'll take it. Now, I have to say, that is a beast. Look how big and massive this thing is. Dang, that is a beast. Now, I did notice that the liquid fertilizer sprayer goes 36 meters, where the dry only goes 24. Now, yeah, I don't know. I may have to look at that liquid fertilizer spreader at some point in time. So now what I am thinking about doing here, let's fire this thing up. We don't have to unfold or anything. You just say go. Is I'm thinking we'll run around here. We'll get 19 taken care of. Then we'll jump over and we'll do 22. And then I'll probably do a speedy on 21. Normally I end up doing field 22 just because it's the middle. This is too small, I think, for a speedy. 21 is so big. So I'm like, what if we just do a speedy on 21 this time? Because normally I do it on 22. Anyway, that's what I was trying to say to make a long story long and complicated. So let me get this guy here knocked out, and then I'll touch base with you at some point in time between here and field 21. What I think we're going to do is we'll get these fields done, and then I think we're going to call it an early night, and that way we can get up in the morning and hopefully go sell us some sunflower oil. That is what I am hoping for. It should be filled up by morning. At least I'm hoping it will be. And then we can try that out and see how much cash we make from selling some sunflower oil. I think it's going for a pretty good price. I thought I looked at it earlier and it was at like $3,000 and some dollars per 1,000 liters. Now, I don't know how many 1,000 liters are in a truckload of sunflower oil, but I think we will soon find out. So with that, I am going to just keep on keeping on. Let's get this thing knocked out, and then we'll head over here and do ourselves a speedy. Well, that wasn't bad at all. This thing rocks it really quite well. Let's kick it back on. Let's start our headlands. And I do have to say, the only downside that I've seen to this machine so far is the turning radius. It could have benefited a great deal from having four-way steering. I think it would have made a huge difference with this guy. But you cannot have everything. All in all, I think it's a keeper. I don't think I would use it on really small maps, but I would definitely think it would be a good one for like Stone Valley, anywhere where there's some decent sized fields on there. Now I think let's run ourselves, I'd say 2, maybe 3 headlands, and let's see about getting this thing knocked out. Well, I am not sure if we got everything or not. This got a little difficult to see with the plant growth and the way the sun is. If we didn't miss anything, I will be shocked. Let's see where we at. And I am shocked. I cannot believe that I got it all. I was looking at that. I just knew I was all over this field. I was just kind of guessing. Is that where we need to be? Well, I hope so. Well, sometimes guessing works out just fine. Now, wait, we have field 44, and I think, isn't it ready as well? It is. That's definitely on the same growth state, right? Well, let's hurry our butt down there. We're already in it. Let's get down there and get get field 44 knocked out as well. Now, I have to say, I like this spreader. I really do. But for the money, I would probably stick with the sulky as far as that is. Now, this works really well, and if I was running a John Deere farm or something like that, or I had really big fields, I might get this guy. But as far as most bang for your buck, the sulky is by far the superior, I think. This works really well, and it looks really good. But if you don't care about looks and all you're going for is price and getting the job done, I would say the sulky probably works a little bit better. And it's definitely cheaper. What, I think the sulky runs $20-some thousand. I mean, how do you compete with that? And 50 meters. So you can't really compete with that. But that being said, I would have no problem if I had the cash buying this guy and using it. It works. It does work really, really well. Like I said, the only downside I've seen is the turning radius, but that's even something that you can work with. Now that I have said my piece, I gave my 2 cents on this guy. Not that it matters any. There we go. I think I am just going to kick back and let's just knock this thing out, get it done, and we are done. Well, first things first, I guess before I start spouting my mouth, maybe we should check. And okay, now I can say we are done. With that, it is almost 7 o'clock. I think we are going to get our butt right back to the farm, grab ourselves a nice supper, and have an early night. I think it's it's when I'm recording is Sunday. Well, it's been, when I was recording this video, it was actually Friday, Saturday, and into Sunday. This video has had its share of technical difficulties. That's to put it very, very nicely. I have about pushed my head through a brick wall with this one. But I will not bore you with that kind of stuff. Let's get back to the farm. Let's park this guy up, grab ourselves some food, and wait till morning. Good morning, all. Just finished a little breakfast and a whole lot of coffee, and I am ready to go. Let's jump down here. Now, I know our chickens will need cleaned up a little bit. It doesn't look too bad, but definitely a pile of mess. They are the sloppiest eating chickens I've ever seen. There we go. Did we get it all? All right. Just that'll be fine right there. We'll take care of that later. Okay, so now what do we need to do? We need to grab ourselves, let's see, what do we want? We want this big truck here first. Let's go check out and I do know that the sunflower oil is full because it has yelled at me already. And I've also heard that my flour mill is also full. So we could go through and sell both. Now, before we get too far, let's go ahead, pull this up and see what is sunflower oil going for. What? There it is, $29.01. Well, I have to say, I know I have seen that, and flour is down to 2. I'm not going to sell my flour because I have seen that well over 3,000 liter or $3,000 per 1,000 liters. So I am going to be losing like $1,000 per 1,000 liters. I am not going to be doing that. But we will come up here and sell the sunflower oil at 2,900. That's close enough to 3 that I'm okay with that. So let's get up here. We will sell that, but then I will need to do something with the flour just to make sure that it keeps producing more. So when the price goes up, we can make a little bit more cash. And look at that. We are here already. Well, I don't know why it was telling me it was full. I mean, my trailer's full, but I'd gotten a notice. Well, I thought I gotten a notice saying that the oil was full as well, but it is not. My trailer is, but the whole, you know what I mean. Let's pick this guy up, back it up. There we go. Load up. Now, where are we actually going to sell this? The distribution center. That is everywhere, right? Oh, wait. The supermarket is... Now, see, the supermarket's buying for almost 3. I gotta ponder. We're going to go to the supermarket. Let's do that. I don't even know where the supermarket is. Supermarket. I don't think I've been to the supermarket before. Okay. Am I losing it? Well, there's the supermarket. Didn't I tag it? Oh, I guess I didn't. I'm like, how come I didn't tag? How's that? There we go. Okay, now we know where the supermarket is. Well, that's pretty good. That is quite close anyway. Can we get out of here? No, I don't think we can. Well, I mean, eventually, yes, we can. But anywho, so let's get our butt over there and see what kind of money we make. What, we get 16,000 liters out of a full trailer full. That's pretty good. Well, they're not very busy. Well, it is kind of early in the morning. And we selling, and we are selling, and money is going up. Doesn't sell super fast. Well, it doesn't look like our money's going up super fast either. This was the place to go, right? Supermarket is 31. Okay, all right, not too shabby. So now 31. Trying to do some math. What, we looking right about 50,000, maybe somewhere in there? That would be helpful. I mean, we're not hurting for cash right now, but you know how it goes. All money is good money in Farm Sim. You will use it all. Well, we get 50,760. I cannot believe I got one right. That's pretty good cash. But now see, here's my thing. Sunflowers, what do sunflowers sell for? Let's pull this up. We come over here. Let's look. What does sunflowers sell for? They're selling for, right now, they're selling for $2,200. And I know that they've been higher than that per 1,000 liters. And you do not get the same amount of product out of sunflower oil as you do just sunflowers. And you have to wait. So really, is sunflower oil worth it? And you know, I am not sure. It does not seem like it is really worth it, just because you get good money from sunflowers anyway. And now you have to buy the building. You've got to buy the trailer. You've got to transport it from here to there. I think the flour is a really good moneymaker. But I do not think sunflower oil is worth it, to be honest with you. You probably make a little bit more money, but for the amount of time and then the other equipment that you have to buy, I don't know. I think I might forego the sunflower oil. I think we're going to let it run its course, but then I think I'm going to sell this place. I just don't think it's going to be worth the effort that is involved. There we go. Drop that. Let's pull that up. Now we need to go to the flour mill as well, but this truck here will not do because we have a trailer underneath our trailer. So let's get up here. Let's swap out trucks. We'll get the flatbed, and then we'll head over to the flour mill, see if we can get that sold as well. And we are here. You know, what's funny is I did not park that trailer that far back there. I did not. That is weird, because I know I parked this thing up here so that it would get all of the sunflower oil. That's a little weird. I am not sure. Maybe this map is haunted. Come on, stop it. Turn. There we go. So I think we are going to same place. Same bat place, same bat channel. Come on, baby, turn. Oh, what the heck? There we go. There it is. I am not sure that I like the turning wheels on the back of this trailer. It seems to kick your back end out just a little bit more. Am I just whining and complaining today? I don't know. Maybe I am. I need to just zip it. Suck it up. Whoa. Okay. Now I am stuck. What are we doing? Let's go. Come on. Well, what about some expertise driving skills? Now what am I doing here? Come on. I'm not really sure how that happened. Oh no, we have traffic coming. Stop it. Let's go. Let me out. This is, oh, stop it. That does not help anything. Jeez, couldn't they see I was already struggling enough with my expertise driving skills? No! My goodness gracious, this thing is a little squirrely. That trailer obviously is a tad bit heavy, and it just pushes this truck around. I should maintain a steady speed, I think, or a lower speed. Maybe not try to go quite so fast. Maybe it just doesn't have any trailer brakes, so when I hit my brakes, it just tries to fling me all over the place. Anyway, all right, I will meet you at the supermarket. Let's get this sold. No! Yes, all right. People are very rude in this town. And we have made it. I just had to slow way down so that I didn't crash. Let's pull her on in here. We should get right about the same amount of money. What are you doing? Oh. There it is. Now, don't forget, I need your guys' help. What are we going to plant in 33, 34, and 35? So you guys need to help me with that. I do not know what I want to put in the ground there. So any help would be greatly appreciated. So are we going to get over 900,000? I mean, 1.9 million, I guess is what I should say. Oh, I don't think we're going to get another 20 grand out of that. We're going to be close, but I don't think we're going to get there. That's okay. So it should be a little over 50, right? No, 45. I thought flour was, oh, maybe it wasn't as much. I don't know. I thought flour was selling for the same price, if not a little more. Oh, no, it is selling for a little less, isn't it? It's only selling for 29. Okay, I understand. And with that, I think this is going to be an episode. I think we did pretty darn good today. We got a little farming done, made a little money. We bought a little bit of new equipment, got to play around with that. That was cool. I hope y'all enjoyed. I want to thank you all for the likes and the subs, man. It's greatly appreciated. And with that, be good, everyone. And until next time, see ya.